Welcome to this tutorial. Today I will show you how to write a sentiment using faux calligraphy in easy to follow step-by-step guidance. This tutorial is suitable for beginners, and what you will need is a pencil, a ruler and a pen. I suggest using a Pigma marker pen, and also you'll need a felt tip pen and an eraser. So we'll start off by whatever your card design has on it. If you draw a central line down the middle from top to bottom of your design, and then draw 3 lines for this sentiment with 2 centimeter spacing, 3 horizontal lines with 2 centimeter spacing between each line. And we are going to be writing today the sentiment thinking of you. So I'm just drawing out the lines here with pencil fairly lightly, so they are easily erasable once we've finished our design. So starting off our design in pencil, I'm going to write the first part, which actually I'm going to write the word of, and I'm going to use just a stylized version of my own handwriting, remembering to take my pencil off the page. And then I'm going to move to the word you. I'm going to start with the letter O in the middle first of all, and then do the other 2 letters, the U and the Y. At the tail end of the U and the tail end of the Y, I always join those up to any of the design that I've already got on the page. In this instance, I've actually got a hand-drawn wreath, floral wreath, and if you look at my other video, I will actually show you step by step how to lay out and draw and finish off the full floral leaf design, which is part of this card in itself. And then moving on to the thinking of you, so the thinking word, and I always start from the middle section, so I count how many letters are in that part of the sentiment, and then I just divide it in half and do 1/2 first and then do another half second. Doesn't matter whether you do the back end or the front end first. It just helps with the layout, so it helps you to, instead of actually measuring each individual letter spacing, you've got a little bit more flow, and it's actually quicker to do it this way if you just divide it in half. Once you've actually completed the lettering in pencil, you can transfer over to a pen, and I'm using a Pigma Micron pen by Sakura. These are my preferred pens. They are archival ink, and you can get them in a variety of nib sizes. For doing the initial lettering, I tend to use either a 0, 1, 2 or 3 at the maximum, and I think this gives you a really nice line size to start off with, and basically I am following the original guide that I have done with the pencil, making any minor adjustments that I might need to make it look as neat and perfect as I possibly can. Now I've finished actually line drawing the sentiment in the ink. I'm going to take a felt tip pen, and I'm going to do all of the downward strokes as you would in calligraphy, and make them a little bit thicker. So I'm going to do an additional line on all of the downward strokes using a felt tip pen, and these are Rowney simple pens, and they really good value here. You get 24 in a pack, all different colours, around about $7.99 from TK Maxx or other suppliers. I'm not quite sure how much they are, but they're really good value in TK Maxx. So just following all of the inked lines that I've already done for the sentiment, I'm actually just going to do a thicker downward stroke. Doesn't have to be perfect, because we're going to finesse this afterwards with the Pigma Micron pen, again just to make sure that all of the lines and the markings that you put on the page just line up together. So now I've actually finished doing the thicker downward strokes. I'm just going to use my Pigma Micron pen to fill in any of the little gaps that I might have missed, and to just finesse those downward strokes to make sure that they look really perfect and actually look like they were just done in one complete stroke, as if you were using a calligraphy pen. So now we've come to the end of the inking part of the sentiment. I'm going to use the eraser and erase out any of the pencil marks and the guidelines that we put in place, and also the pencil marks that were used to make the sentiment originally before we inked over it. And now we're ready for the final reveal. This is the final card. So like I say, the floral wreath is actually a step-by-step tutorial that I have done in another video, and we have now added the sentiment in faux calligraphy, thinking of you. I hope you give this a try. It's really simple to do. It is just a stylized version of your own handwriting. It isn't calligraphy, it is faux calligraphy, and it is so much simpler, and you don't have to be a calligraphy artist to be able to do this and make it look really effective. Hope you give it a go, and thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this video, and please look at my other videos where I will show you a variety of other tips and tricks and designs to make greeting cards, even if you're a beginner. Just adding some final flourishes now to the design, which are just little dots around the floral wreath. You don't have to do this, but I think it adds a nice final touch. And here you go, this is the final design. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.